Hello, welcome back to more fun fixing it. Apologies for the croaky voice, full of cold. I've got a C64 on the bench here, but this is my test machine. We're not fixing this one, we're going to fix a different one. But before we get to that one, I just want to show you that this machine is working for a start. It fires up. Yes, it does. And the diagnostic tools I'm going to be using the classic repair toolbox. Why am I so bad at names? Which is over here, and this has been massively updated. It's got all sorts of things, including Amstrad CPC support, plus the different board revisions for the C64 have been expanded, and yeah, there's just so much more to this now than there was before. All of the old stuff is here that was here, so you could click on chips to get pinouts up. But the addition of the schematics with, I think this is BWAC's version of things, which has this is part of the interactive bill of materials type of thing that you can use, and so we can just click on a chip and see every point that it's connected to. That, for instance, must be the ground, all of the ground points. There's one thing that I'm not sure how to do. I've only just started using this because I haven't fixed a C64 for a while. So now if I want to select on this 24-pin chip here, pin 20, which is the chip select line, 3, 2, 1, so it's that one. And I can see that it goes over here by following it. But if I just want to select that one, I click on it. Oh, it does select it. That's amazing. What else is, these can't be connected to it as well. Ugh. Sometimes there's just too much going on. I want to be able to do, I don't know. I need to get used to using it, I think. Anyway, it's amazing. It's absolutely incredible. And Dennis, I think it's Dennis, has done a brilliant job of this, and everybody helping on the Retro Hardware Discord is a joy to behold. So that's one thing. Then the other thing is I've still got my C64 Analyzer cartridge V2 here. I probably need to update this. I think there's been an update, so I should probably do that before I get started. But let's carry on blindly anyway. And then the other thing is I was given this by my friend Diceman Pete, who popped around with the charity item that is up for raffle at the moment, and this is a cartridge from Matt Desmond, and it's the Switch Select. So it's got a bank select here for 0 and 1 for these, so there's bank 0 and bank 1, and we've got the 3-way switch on the side here, which is game, XROM and switch, but shows you that in bank 0 is Des Test Mini, Bradley's Basic, DT Max Switch, and then in bank 1, Des Test KSP, which is a keyboard test program, very handy, Solitaire 26, and Dead Plus Diag FOM 26. Now I'm not sure what that is, so we can have a look at that together. So that's on bank 1 and in switch mode. Yep, there we go. So that looks like, oh no, that's Des. Oh right, it's this part of it is Dead Test. I remember him talking about this, or maybe Peter telling me about this. This is Dead Test, and it will run through Dead Test. And if I let that go, I'll speed this bit up. I suspect he's added some bits in here actually, because Dead Test normally runs a lot faster than this. So I suspect that Matt Desmond has been fiddling with things and has added some extra capability into the Dead Test part of this equation. So normally what you would do when you're diagnosing something, you would take your normal cartridge. This is, I can't find my proper one at the moment, but this is one of the ones I use. You would put it into diagnostic mode, which is the normal diagnostics. No, you would put it into Dead Test mode. You would do Dead Test first, and if that passed or gave you some results, you'd then switch over to normal diagnostic mode, and then it would carry on testing. Obviously, this is a fully working machine, so it's not going to find any, well, I hope it doesn't find any faults, but I mean, I can see the appeal of this because it's going to be really nice to actually put it in a machine and just let it run through all of these tests. And the other thing that it's doing actually is showing you that there is activity by making that pattern in the border, or it was. Yeah, it's doing it again now. I can see the appeal of this because you could just put it in a machine and let it run and make sure you've got the full test results. It would obviously need, for the next stage of this, which is it's in now, the C64 Diagnostics revision 586220 FOM26, factor of map. Oh, FOM is factor of map. This would need the diagnostic harness plugged in to get the full test range. But one thing I do like being able to do with the old cartridge is just putting it into no RAM check, so it doesn't do all of the checks through the RAM, so I haven't got to wait around. With the test harness connected, I can test things a lot faster. So maybe there's some other tweaking to be done, Matt. I don't know. But look, that's passed as I would expect. Now it's going to run through those again. Okay, brilliant. So this machine is working. I've verified my cables, my power supply, and my test machine, and my test cartridges, or one of my test cartridges. This is the machine I grabbed at completely random, which is nice but black screen. It arrived with one broken key post. There's a spring under that piece of tape there, and the key is here, so I'm not missing anything. I just need to take it apart. Oh, this has never been opened. That crack was, I don't know if you'll be able to hear it this time. I'll bend down a bit. Not so much on that one. We've got one left. Oh, that's nice. Also, I can see there's an RF shield, one of the cardboard RF shields in here. So it probably and likely has never been opened. Which means, oh, I'll get in trouble if I break the clips. There we go. All the clips intact. Excellent. It's a bit grotty inside. There's a lot of dust over there. Oh, there's a bit of broken plastic just fallen off here from somewhere. That's off of the LED, I think. It looked like it was round. Oh no, that's the screw post, the other side of that screw post that was snapped off. Okay, let's put that to one side. And we have a 250407, nice dark green keyboard with one CIA in a socket and the kernel ROM in a socket, the CPU in a socket, the PLA in a socket, the SID chip in a socket, and this 7406, which is sometimes is a MOS chip, but is not in this one, at U8 in a socket. I'm also going to check under here. There's a splatter of thermal paste across there. I'm going to have to try and hook that out. Not very much actually on the chip itself. And it's an R1 ceramic package, which is not the best. Well, it's probably the worst. Okay, let's start by checking the fuse. Fuse is good. My visual inspection shows me that everything looks pretty good. I don't see any problems or reasons not to turn this on. All of the caps inside the Vic can are nice and shiny, or the pads are nice and shiny and not looking like they're leaking. These I've got very long legs, these caps. That one has been a bit twisted and bent over. That one's close to shorting itself out. Yeah, but everything looks okay. I don't see any reason not to try to turn this on. I suspect, looking at this switch over here covered in this detritus, you see all of that in there? That might be the reason this isn't working. I reckon that we're missing voltages. That's my guess for now. Or it's the PLA. But yeah, let's try actually plugging it in, seeing what we get. Oh, that switch is on. A black screen. So should we go for this one first with the dead test and diagnostics? Bank 1, number 3. Let's try this. Oh, it's doing something. Well, that's 4 flashes in dead test mode. 4 flashes is U23. Let's see if that's repeatable. That's 5 this time. Yeah, so not repeatable is more than likely the PLA. Let's try the analyzer cartridge as well. In a while since I've used this. System check. Reset is okay. CPU okay. VIC is okay. CPU, 8701 VIC, CPU okay. PLA is going to go bad. PLA is bad. Well, that's what that thinks. Okay. Well, it's in a socket. This could be a very short repair. Let's pop it out and put another one in. Actually, let's not do that. Let's pop it out and put it in the test board. Been a while since I've fixed anything, and I've already started forgetting everything I'm supposed to do. Test machine is a dead PLA. All right, let's try with the PLA out of my test machine in here. Oh, we have more. So probably looking at that basic, the basic ROM is dead. Probably the basic ROM, but let's try the analyzer cartridge just to see what this says. And I'll go back to the dead test one as well in a sec. System check. Right, reset. 8701, okay, VIC okay, CPU okay, PLA is still bad. Oh, it's flagging up something on the kernel ROM as well on that, so let's try this again. I'm not getting anything. Why am I not getting anything? What happened there? Or something else that is included on this is Des Test's max switch. So, I might have already been on that. No, let's go back to that dead test and diagnostic test. Right, okay. Well, looking at that, the time of day clock on one of the CIAs is gone. That's not ideal, and that might be part of the problem here. It's passed all the memory tests on dead test, and now it's scooting through them on the normal diagnostic test. And most of that looks okay to me, apart from that CIA. It's okaying the kernel basic and the character ROM, so maybe that CIA is messing things up. What else have we got? So we've got the dead test max switch instead. Oh, 4K memory pretest, unexpected IRQ. This is Test Mini, which I think uses things like there's a signal on the tape port that it can start the tape motor. I'm not going to connect up a tape deck because this is working enough. That's for machines that aren't connected. I haven't got a display at all. I'm going to go back to my original. I upsettingly can't find my main cartridge that I use. My green one. So I've got this black one instead. Let's see what this does. That looks like dead test, which is running. Yeah. Yeah, that's not what I want to test. So let's do diagnostics. Okay. This is where I want my other one with no RAM check. Looks like I'm going to have to take out that one that's soldered in. I'm pretty sure that they are oriented the same way as they're listed on the screen. It's the numbers in the bottom right hand corner. So we've got 000020 PM is the one that's working, and the one on the left, which is going crazy, is not working. Now I can't remember what the character kernel and basic ROMs codes are that are displayed up there in the middle of the screen, if those are correct, but I'm pretty sure they come up red if they're not. So a bad CIA would be upsetting because they're quite a valuable part, and I don't think I've got any spares of those. And I'm just going to remove this cardboard cover and make sure there's nothing interfering with the back of the board as well before I do anything else. And I'm going to test the socketed CIA in the test machine. Yeet. So my prediction about the switch was wrong. Some of you might have seen the C64 GS video where I was using this power supply, and this one has been wired up with the pin on the other side. You'll know what I mean if you've seen that video. And there's two pins here inside here, that one, and this one is the pin that is normally wired on original C64s, and this one is the pin that is wired on my one. And these aren't connected by default, but that wire there is what bodges those two together. So there must be other power supplies out there with the pin on the other side. Otherwise, why would they bother? What a lovely board. Oh, that has been worked on. Okay, so that CIA, the one that is soldered to the board, has actually been worked on previously. So let's make sure that the socketed one still works. I need that PLA. Yeah, the other CIA is working okay. Got a flashing cursor, so that's probably fine. I will put a tick on that one. First time using my new soldering iron in anger. Well, I'm not going to be very angry though. Not an angry sort of person. So the only worry here is that this has been worked on previously and there might be damage. It could be, which would actually be a good thing. If the chip is okay and the board is damaged and there's a broken trace or something not right under there, I can fix that. I can't fix a broken chip without replacing it. One side has come very free. Yeah, it's going to just fall out. Watch this. There's no damage on this side either. Let's put that chip in the other board. black screen. I wonder if that gives us... That's weird because that did boot. Oh, mind you, it was in the other... Is it in the other? No, it's in the same socket. Oh, got no PLA. Right, try again. Yes, same thing. That's good. It looks like a basic ROM fault, but it's not. It's a CIA fault. Masquerading as a basic ROM fault. I need that as well, and I'll need that. Okay, let's pop it. Where's the board? I've lost it for a second. You lost it years ago. Okay, let's pop a socket in here. I need some more blue tack. Let's use some pink tack. Okay, put some good chips in here, good PLA. The original good CIA. And my CIA from my test machine. Make sure there's nothing metal under here. Now what do you say? Hey, that looks good. So the next thing to do is connect up the test harness and give it the full beans. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the original diagnostics first, and I'm going to give a little comparison. Oh, control port bad and U18 bad. Let's give them a clean. It is quite grotty on that side. Make sure my connectors are pushed in properly. It could be the 46 down, 66 down here. Oh, I haven't checked the SID. I don't even know if the SID's making any sound because I can't hear it. So I'm going to let this play through and I'll be able to see if it's actually making any sound. Oh, yeah, that doesn't look like it's making any sound. Okay, let's pop that SID out and borrow one from my other machine. Come on, be nice. Yay! So bad SID. Let's see if the sound works. Right, so yay, but I need to build a SID kit Pico for this. So 3 bad chips. I will check the SID in my test machine as well, but not right now. We have a bad SID, a bad CIA, and a bad PLA. The 3 nasty ones to have. Let's put this in full diag, dead test diag, factor of mat 26, bank 1 switch. And I'll also run it through des test switch. Oh, it's got the flash codes written up on the screen there. Hey, okay, that's looped. That's a good pass with the current chips that it's got in it. Although this isn't the end of the world for this one, the only chip that's really, you know, upsetting to lose here is the CIA. The PLA is easily replaced with a GAL PLA, and the SID is not too bad to replace with a SID kick Pico. So this one isn't a write-off. If I'd lost the VIC chip and the CPU at the same time, maybe we would be having a different conversation. So I'm going to put it in bank 1 and game mode. Plug that in. And we've got a keyboard test. Oh, this is a nice keyboard test. I can... Oh, the restore key even works. Oh, Matt, thank you so much for this. Perfect. So we've got a good keyboard, even that key's working. I just need to fix that key post by taking it apart and putting a new one in, which is kind of boring. So I'm just going to leave it there for now. I think that's enough of repairing this one. We can put this in the fixed pile now. Well, after I've built a new SID and PLA and found a CIA for it from somewhere. Excellent. Well, thank you for watching that one. I think I'll fix a ZX Spectrum next, maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Whatever takes my fancy. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Don't forget to, press buttons. I don't care. Press what you want.